Class 7 Maths, Chapter 2, Example Problems. In second chapter, that is Fractions and Decimals of Class 7, there are 7 examples in NCERT textbook. In this video, we'll solve all 7 examples. First, example 1. In a class of 40 students, 1/5 of the total number of students like to study English. 2/5 of the total number like to study mathematics, and remaining students like to study science. So, there is a class and there are 40 students in a class. In that class, different people like different subjects. Out of that, 1/5 of total number of students study English, 2/5 of the total number like to study mathematics, and the remaining students like to study science. So now first we'll find how many students like to study English. So number of students like to study English is 1/5 of total number of students. So 1/5 of total number of students is what? 40. We are solving problem number 1. Okay. So 1/5 of 40 is what? 1/5 multiplied by 40. This is 1 into 40 by 5. So this becomes 40 by 5. So 40 by 5 is what? 5 ones, 5 eights. Answer is 8. So how many students like to study English is 8. Now we'll see problem number 2. Problem number 2 is how many students like to study mathematics. See, it is given 2/5 of total number like to study mathematics. So 2/5 of total number of students. So that is 2/5 of 40. This becomes 2/5 into 40. That is 2 into 40 by 5. That becomes 80 by 5. So 80 by 5 is 80 divided by 5. 5 ones 5. Remainder is 3. Pull down 1 0. 5 6 30. Remainder 0. So 80 by 5 is what? 16. So 16 students like to study mathematics. Now what fraction of total number of students like to study science? In a class there are total 40 students. Out of them 8 study English, 16 study mathematics, and the remaining studies science. See, number of students who study English and mathematics is equal to 8 plus 16. 8 plus 16 is what? 24. So, number of students who like to study science is what? Total number of students, that is 40 minus 24, which is equal to 16. So 16 students like to study science. Now we have to find what fraction of total number of students like to study science. See, if you observe, number of students like to study mathematics is 16 and the fraction is what? 2/5. So from here we can write answer 2/5. Otherwise also we could find what is the fraction of total number of students like to study science. So fraction of total number of students like to study science is equal to, see, number of students is what? 16 divided by total number of students is 40. So 8 to 16, 8 5 is 40. So answer is what? 2/5. So 2/5 is the fraction of total number of students who like to study science. Example 2. Sushant reads 1/3 part of book in 1 hour. How much part of the book will he read in 2 1/5 hours? See, part of book Sushant reads in 1 hour is equal to 1/3. Now, how much part of book will he read in 2 1/5 hours? That means part of book Sushant reads in 2 1/5 hours. This is equal to 2 1/5 into 1/3. So this is in mixed fraction. So we'll convert this to P by Q form. That is 2 1/5 is what? 5 into 2 plus 1/5. Okay, we'll multiply these two and we'll add to 1. So 5 2 is 10 plus 1/5, which is equal to 11/5. So this becomes 11/5 into 1/3. So this is what? 11 into 1 divided by 5 into 3. Answer is what? 11/5 into 3 is 15. So part of book Sushant reads in 2 1/5 hours is 11/15. Example 3. The side of an equilateral triangle is 3.5 centimeter. Find its perimeter. There is an equilateral triangle. Let this triangle be A, B and C. Equilateral triangle means sides of triangles is equal. So that means side AB will be 3.5 centimeter, side BC will be 3.5 centimeter and side AC will be 3.5 centimeter. So perimeter is sum of all sides of triangle, that is AB plus BC plus CA, which is equal to 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5. So the answer is what? 10.5 centimeters. So the perimeter of an equilateral triangle whose side is 3.5 centimeter is 10.5 centimeters. Example 4. The length of a triangle is 7.1 centimeters and its breadth is 2.5 centimeters. What is the area of rectangle? So there is a rectangle. Length of rectangle is what? 7.1 centimeters. And its breadth is 2.5 centimeters. Now we have to find area of rectangle. Area of rectangle formula is length multiplied by breadth. So this is equal to 7.1 into 2.5. So how we'll multiply two decimal numbers? We'll remove the decimal points and first we multiply. So 71 multiplied by 25. 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens 35. 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens 14. So 5, 7, 7, 1. So answer is what? 1775. Now we have to put decimal point. So in 7.1 there is one number after decimal point and in 2.5 there is one number after decimal point. So after decimal point there should be two numbers in the result. So we will put decimal point here. So answer is what? 17.75 square centimeter, because area will mention in square units. Thus, the area of rectangle whose length is 7.1 centimeters and breadth 2.5 centimeters is 17.75 square centimeters. Example 5. Find the average of 4.2, 3.8, 7.6. Generally, we take average by calculating sum of items divided by number of items. So in the question, they have given 3 items. So sum is equal to 4.2 plus 3.8 plus 7.6. So this becomes 4.2, 3.8 and 7.6. 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 plus 6 is 16, 6, 1. 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 4, 15. So we get 15.6. So average is what? Average is equal to sum of the items, that is 15.6 divided by number of items, that is 3. So we know that 15.6 divided by 3 can be written as 15.6 into 1 by 3. So this becomes 15.6 into 1 by 3. So 15.6 can be written as 156 divided by 10, because there is one number after decimal point, into 1 by 3. This is equal to 156 into 1 by 10 into 3. This becomes 156 by 10 into 3 is what? 30. So 3 is common factor. So this becomes 3 tens 30, 3 5s are 15 and 3 2 6. So result is what? 52 divided by 10. Since there is 10 in the denominator, we need not further divide this because 52 by 10 can be written as 5.2. Like this, we find average of 4.2, 3.8 and 7.6, that is 5.2. Example 6. Each side of a regular polygon is 2.5 centimeter in length. The perimeter of the polygon is 12.5 centimeters. How many sides does the polygon have? We know that polygon is a closed figure with some sides. For example, triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. Quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides. Pentagon is a polygon with 5 sides. Like this, there are different polygons with different sides. So given each side of regular polygon. Regular polygon means the polygon has equal length of sides. So each side of a regular polygon is equal to 2.5 centimeters. So perimeter is equal to 12.5 centimeters. So number of sides of a polygon is equal to perimeter divided by length of each side. So perimeter is what? 12.5 divided by each side of regular polygon is what? 2.5. Since there is one number after decimal point both in numerator and denominator, you could remove this decimal point by multiplying 10 on numerator and denominator. So this becomes 12.5 into 10 is what? 125, because decimal point moves one number to the right, and 125 by 2.5 into 10 will become 25. So if you divide 125 with 25, we get 25 5s 125. Remainder is 0. So answer is what? 5. So total number of sides regular polygon has is 5 sides. Example 7. A car covers a distance of 89.1 km in 2.2 hours. So what is the average distance covered by it in 1 hour? Given that distance covered by a car in 2.2 hours is equal to 89.1 kilometer. So to find average distance covered by it in 1 hour is 89.1 by 2.2. So since there is one decimal number after decimal point, we will eliminate this by multiplying 10 in both numerator and denominator. So this becomes 891 divided by 2.2 into 10 is 22. Now with 11, we could divide both 891 and 22. So 11 2s 22, 11 8s 88, remainder is 1 and 11 1s 11. So the answer is 81 by 2. If you divide 81 with 2, 2 4s are 8, remainder is 1. So 1 is smaller than 2. So 2 zeros are 0. Remainder is what? 1. Now in order to further divide, we will put one decimal point and add 0. So in quotient also we need to add one decimal point. So we will pull down this 0. So 2 5s 10. Remainder is 0. So 81 by 2 becomes 40.5. So the average distance covered by the car in 1 hour is 40.5 kilometers.